Welcome to Mental Health Monday Check-ins with Jamie Lynn. I am Jamie Lynn. So this week I want to talk to you about talking to teens, the dreaded teenagers. It's not a fun job. When I was a social worker, the teen cases were not my favorite, mostly because I was about the same size as they were. And I've always looked kind of young. So they were like, who is this person pretending to be an adult coming here to talk to me? It was not fun. It was not easy, but we need to talk about it because teens have some substantial mental health issues. 1 in 5 young people struggle with mental illness. Of that 1 in 5, only 30% will be diagnosed and receive proper care. Those are some awful stats. That I found on NAMI.org. So NAMI is the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Great resource. Anytime you are unsure about one of my videos or one of my topics and you want more information, NAMI is a great place to start. I don't get all my information from there, but they are a vetted resource when it comes to mental health. Another statistic is around 20 to 30% of teens will experience one episode of major depression before they hit adulthood. Think about that. 20 to 30% of our teens. That's a lot of teenagers. Okay, also, 1 in 12 children and teens exhibit self-harm. 1 in 12. Self-harm is really, really scary. Oftentimes, it is confused with suicide. Self-harm in kids is not always a suicide attempt. It's an unhealthy coping skill. So what do we do about it? We talk to them. We get them help. We try to break through that, teenage tough shell because they're worth it. Because we want them to be healthy adults who are well adjusted. So how do we talk to teens? Here's some 5 tips to help teens cope with stress. And you know what? Adults can use these as well. So the first one is sleep. Teens need 8 to 10 hours of sleep. I know that when our children are younger, we are making sure that they're, going to bed super early because then we all have to get up the next early and we're all looking at how many hours. And then by the time our kids hit the teenage years, we're not really thinking about it as much. But truth be told, they need 8 to 10 hours of sleep. So if we want them to have a healthy brain and a chance at healthy mental health, we've got to make sure that they're getting the right amount of sleep every night. And that's 8 to 10 hours. So when you send your kids early to bed tonight, you can blame it on me. And then go look it up because it's all over online. How many hours? You can find great charts on how many hours you should be getting for your age. I know for me, I'm not a teen, I'm a little bit older than that. But for me, because of some health issues I had when I was younger, I have to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. If I go 3 or 4 nights with less than 7 hours of sleep, I am sick. I am sicker than sick, and I pay for it physically, and then my whole family has to pay for it because I'm down for the count. So it's just important. Sleep is so important for everything, but definitely for your mental health. When we're talking to teens and we're helping them cope with stress, focus on their strengths. A lot of teens are, so woe is me, really dramatic. I can't do this. I'm not good at this. I'm not pretty enough. She looks like that. He can lift this much weight in the gym. And they focus on the negative, but when we help them to see their strengths, it can help them develop a better sense of self-esteem and it helps them cope with stress a whole lot better. I have a teenager in my life who is she's got some significant mental health things going on, but she's a great artist. She's such great talent. So when she's having her down the dumps days, I try to bring her up by focusing on the things that she's really good at. And for her, that is her artwork. So find a strength and help that teen that you're talking to focus on that. Do things that make you happy. Tell them that. Hobbies, sports, hobbies. I don't know what else teens are into, but if it makes them happy and it's healthy, have them do more of those things. If they like going to the skate park, get them to the skate park because it will make them happy and it will help them cope with stress a whole lot better. I'm not saying do it unsupervised. I'm just saying encourage the teen in your life to do more of what makes them happy, and that will help them cope with stress a lot better. Encourage physical activities, endorphins. When we work out, our brain releases this really great chemical called endorphins, and it helps you be in a really great mood. It's a natural mood lifter. So encourage the teen that you're talking to work out or go for a run or yoga or rollerblade. Do teens rollerblade anymore? When I was in high school, my girlfriends and I, we went rollerblading, and it was a really great physical activity until we got engaged in actual, sports at school. I can't talk. I never can talk. Lastly, encourage that teen to talk to somebody. Hopefully that person is you because you're taking the time to listen to this video. I'm going to post a bunch of resources throughout the week but encourage the teens in your life to talk to somebody. A really great tool that is not part of my 5 tips is journaling, and also having a journal where you communicate with your teen. Getting ready to start doing that with my 9-year-old just for check-ins, because she knows she picks on me for being a social worker when I start asking her questions, and she's picked up on how I ask her things, and she'll be like, "Mom, you're doing that thing again." So I'm going to get us a notebook, and we're going to write letters to each other, and then give them back. And so I think that would be a really great way to reach out to your teen if they don't want to talk to you. Get a composition notebook or a spiral notebook, and write them a letter and just say, "Hey, here's a safe place for you to get it all out. You don't have to tell me to my face, but put it on paper and let's talk." So I hope that helps. Teens are hard, but they are worth the effort, because hopefully they'll become great adults. They will become great adults. Teens are definitely worth it. They're hard, but worth it. All right, I'm done repeating myself. Have a great day.